Right now I'm building a Bloxburg town. And you guys can help build, and then I'm gonna buy a neighborhood and I'll open it up to you guys so you guys can role play in there. Oh. Anyways, let's get started. Wait, this is so glitchy. Let me take this green screen off. Is anybody playing? No. Okay. Let's start. Just this one. It's the only put I have right now. Wait, this is what it looks like. I've done the pharmacy. It looks like this. It's got an emergency room. It's just really small. And bro, I didn't want to spend 5,000 on the computer, so I got the 900 like old one, but it looks cute, I think. And the roof is green. I can't remember what I was putting here yet. I did it all last night. Charlotte built this stuff all in here, and then I started building a Chick-fil-A. It's gonna have an apartment on the second floor, and then I started building just like a normal house here. And then the upstairs, I've not done any of the floor yet, but it's gonna look good. Oh, and then last night I did do this as well. I made a little lemonade stand. I thought this looked really cute. And then I need to make... Hi! Yeah, I'm fine. How are you? Okay, so what else should I build here? This is my Bloxburg town. It's only got a couple of things on here so far. But if you want to join, you can. And you can help me. Thank you so much. Wait, let me put my username on. Okay, don't answer that. Wait, I'll put it there. Yeah. You don't have to answer that. That's just my username if you want to join. To friend me. Yeah, it's like quite empty so far. I had somebody build this for me, Charlotte. She built that and yesterday. Someone's called Nonchalant. Okay. Give me ideas on what to build in these white areas, because there's nothing in them yet. So we've got a Chick-fil-A, a house, there's going to be an apartment there, a pool area, a pharmacy. Should I do an apartment on top of the pharmacy? Okay. And then I've got a tiny lemonade stand that's I custom made yesterday. And I wanted to make a shop because I have got a. Wait, I don't think you can see that. I have got. Thank you so much. A cash register I can use, and then a fridge. And my sister accidentally bought one of these in the IKEA update. So yeah, I've got one of them as well. I need to change the decals on. These ones are. Is that cute? Thank you so much. Hi Charlotte, do you want to join? I don't know if I like this poster. Yes, you can keep building as well. 20. What's percent? Oh. Okay. Sale 20%. Yeah, that looks okay, I think. Okay. Wait, I need to give her permission. Who is it? I started it yesterday. So, not... Yeah? I'm on live.
It said 19, yeah? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
You know how it said 19 on the weather yesterday?
Yeah.
It's 21 today.
21?
Yes. You're on live.
Yeah.
And yesterday was hot.
Yeah. Thank you.
She's on live. Don't say my name, bro. She's on live.
I don't know where she is now. Is she on the... Oh, okay, you need to go to the bus stop. I'm also trying to be kind of quiet today. Okay, what should I build next? It's okay. Oh my god. Do you... I was doing this one this morning, but it doesn't look the best. It's going to have an apartment on the top. So up here is going to be an apartment space. That was the house. the pool you did, and then the pharmacy so far, and then the lemonade stand. What? I'm not sure what to do these ones as. I want to do one Starbucks. Maybe we can do this one. Hmm? Okay, hi. I'm thinking of doing this one as a Starbucks. Because we need a door here. I need an inspiration photo. Wait. 1 second. I don't mind, just build anything. Okay. It's just like the normal size plot. I don't have the other, like the bigger one. Wait, what was... Okay, I'm gonna watch a Starbucks thingy on my Switch. So... just so I know, like... oh, bye! Just so I know what it's supposed to look like. Oh, I've got adverts. Okay. Bye! Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Guys, we are back, and let me tell you, I am so excited. I know I haven't posted in a really long time, but what better way to kick things off again than to do a Starbucks? I think a lot of my viewers go to Starbucks, so I'm really hoping you guys are gonna like this. But if you have any other video ideas, make sure to put them down in the comments, because I do read all of them. But yeah, I'm not gonna waste any more of your time, so let's get on to the video. You guys know I love to use Pinterest as inspiration, but I kind of forgot that once you put Starbucks into the search bar, it kind of just gives you all the drink orders, and most of them are fine. They're pretty short and sweet, but some of them just get way too long. Like if I were to go up to you on the counter and say, "Hi, can I get a venti white chocolate mocha frappuccino with heavy cream? Add Java chips, 1 pump of caramel syrup, 1 pump of brown sugar, whipped cream on top, and extra caramel drizzle on the top and inside of the cup." If I was the worker, I would strangle you or spit in your cup. Either one, you get to pick. There's actually 3 different ways I could go about doing this. I could do a freestanding one, which is what you normally see. One's already in a pre-existing building, or whatever the heck this is. And I thought Americans liked coffee, but apparently South Koreans win. But I think the smartest and most traditional way to do it is just to do a freestanding one, so that's what I'll be doing. Even with it just being a freestanding, there's a lot of different variations of the types I can make, so I'll be pulling from a lot of different areas. I just realized that my neighborhood ran out, and I'm also out of Robux, but I'm kind of too lazy to go get my card right now, so we're just gonna have to deal with this color grass. The person before this had a Christmas house, and that is a crime. It's not even October yet. Okay, so I have a couple ideas for what I'm gonna do. I made some decals, and guys, that's my character, but that's the Starbucks logo. I love 𝒷𝓁ℴ𝓍𝓍𝓎𝒷. Like, they make such good things for me. And then I did 2 other signs, Starbucks Coffee and just Starbucks, because I don't want to get copyrighted, so that's why we're doing this. So the first thing I'm gonna do is obviously make the layout and all the walls. I kind of have an image in my head that I want to recreate, and I don't want to make this 2 stories, so what I do if I have like a 1.5 story, I usually take the plain half fence and just border it over the walls. You can't use it as a wall, like you can't put windows or doors on it, but it's easy if you don't want to use basic shapes to do the fake wall. I mean, it raises it by quite a bit, so I like to use this trick a lot. My plan is for it to be kind of dark and sleek, but also have a lot of wood trim to it, so this bump out is where the door is going to be. I'm just going to make this all wood. I'm also going to have a lot of gardening nearby, so there's definitely going to be a lot of fall colors going on. Okay, I don't exactly know how I'm going to explain this, but I want to do some sort of feature wall where it's just going to be a lot of these planks stacked up next to each other with a little gap in between. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. I just don't know the word for it, so it'll be about that far out, so I can put a door here. Just think of like a backwards L, and that's how it's going to be here, because I want to put a door, so if you're inside and you want to go to the outside seating, if you didn't want to walk all the way around, which that is stupid. I just find out that I can do this with basic shapes, which actually saves me a lot of time.
I don't like this stuff up here. I'm just gonna put a basic shape up there, I think. I know, I wanted a
this is how it ended up turning out. I did the normal slats like I did over here, but on this side I kind of did like an elevated thing. So on one end it goes up and then the other end it goes down. I just thought I would add a little bit more character to it. So now I'm just working on the front here. I know
So
I
these
didn't
are
finish
like
the
the
building,
big
but I'm
things
just
on
gonna
top.
add like a little
Whatever.
seating area. So this is where we're at so far. I added 2 tables and I put the Starbucks logo on them because I forgot the Inbellas did have those. So it wasn't a huge thing for me to do. It didn't take too much time. But now I gotta really figure out what the actual billing is. You know, the most important part. We just kind of skipped over that. Okay,
Is
on
that
this
too
picture,
tall?
I'm gonna
I
reference
think
it
it might
because
be.
I like the pillar things
Let's
and the
just
awnings
lower
and
it a
then the
bit.
white being there.
I need
It's
a
kind of weird
decal.
because I actually don't go to Starbucks that often. I do know people who go there like every day. They have good drinks, yes, but I feel like they're kind of expensive
Oh,
what you get.
okay.
But they are really good, so I can't really complain. And I know they are like mainly coffee and drinks, but they have this grilled cheese and it's so freaking good. So if anyone wants to like DoorDash me that grilled cheese, my address is whenever I go there, it's one of 3 drinks. It's either the strawberry acai refresher, the pink drink, or hot chocolate, depending if it's like a winter month or not. And yes, I know that's a basic white girl order, but they're so good. You can judge me. I'm firm on my opinion. I mean, I have 2 Starbucks in my area, I guess. It's like a 10-15 minute drive to get to them. And one of them is a standalone, which is what I'm doing right now. And then the other one is inside the Target, which I love Target, but honestly, I just don't go to it that often, I guess. And it's nothing against them because I really do like Starbucks. But I made this industrial I-beam here, and I'm just gonna put that on top of there. I'll transform it at some point, but I think that'll look really good for the front of it. I'm gonna
I'm
start
not
working
sure
on
if
gardening,
I'm
and it gets pretty
liking
boring,
this
so
or
I'll
not.
probably just skip ahead or do a time lapse. I probably won't even touch the building. It'll just look a lot more finished once the gardening is done,
What do you
so
guys
this
think?
kind of does that. I'll also figure out where the parking spots are and all that stuff, so just mainly like the exterior stuff of the building. Bam! Jump scare. I know there's a lot on your screen right now because I did get a lot done, but I really didn't touch the building too much. I did a little bit, and I actually got up and got my credit card so I can buy in my neighborhood, so I'm actually doing something productive. I'm gonna explain to you exactly what I did. A lot of this stuff is just gardening. I did add little details like the drive-through sign or the handicap and whatever these things are called, like bumper something something. They're not very good, but they serve the purpose. I finished up a lot of the logo stuff. It just looks so nice. It's so cute. It's me. It's great. I tried to do the menu over here, but this decal is just not giving me what I want, so I might just like double up on one of these. This is technically a doorbell, but I use it as a little speaker thing, so like this is where you take your order. And then over here is all the trash cans and stuff, so when the garbage like comes to be picked up, that's where you go, obviously. So this is the first window, and it was kind of hard to do this because I know on the inside the layout would be very difficult. So
I
I had
know
to put the
exactly
windows
what I
so like
want.
close to each
It's
other.
called an
So this window
awning,
is
I
where you
think.
pay for your stuff, and then this one is where you like pick it up, and then you
Do
just
you
drive
want
straight
this
out. But
one?
there is a walking path here, and just in
Kind
case
of
you
just
are sitting up
like...
here, so you have different exits to go out of. I think Bloxburg is working on this, but they should definitely add a way that you can connect your plot to the road. Because let's say you actually wanted to go here, you'd kind of have to drive across some grass to get there, which, I mean, off-roading is not a bad thing, but it's not great for customer service. One last thing, I did add LED lights into here, so there's a little bit of glow. But now it is time for the inside, and I definitely have to get a lot of inspo pictures for this, because I feel like I don't go into Starbucks enough to know what it exactly looks like. This room is kind of hard to work in because the roof, I don't have a roof, but it's made out of basic shapes, so even if I take the toggle off, the basic shapes are still there, so I don't get a lot of natural light. Guys, my friend just sent me an address. I'm like, what the heck is this? And she said that her dad saw it on the way home or something, and he wanted me to check it out because he knows like I like architecture and houses and stuff. So I kind of stalked them on Zillow, and then I gave her the insides on it to tell her dad. I'm just like, I'm that friend. I'm the stalker Zillow friend. So I did change the layout a little bit. This is where the front counter is gonna be, and it'll wrap around to around here, but you'll still have access to the windows back here. And then I made this a bathroom because I kind of forgot about that. There's only
Okay,
one
that's
bathroom,
okay, I
and there's
think.
not gonna be stalls or anything. It'll just be like a gender neutral one. It's either that or it's in the basement. So I don't think
And then
everyone's
we
gonna
need a
go to the
door.
basement to go to the bathroom. So
I
single one
finished
it
the
is.
door
I'm
ages
seeing a
ago.
lot of pictures of sort of beams, but
Should I
also
get
has
to the
lighting
big door?
integrated in it. So I'm gonna
That
try and
way.
pull that off above the
Okay.
counter. I got a little bit of lighting in here. I just used landscape lighting, and I just kind of flipped my beams over so it shined down, not up. So what I'm getting at right now is most of the pictures have recessed lighting in there, but since I have 1.5, I can't really do that. However, I do have a trick for that. So if you take a basic shape and just like scale it down so it's the flattest it can be, you're gonna take another landscape light and then just put it in the middle, and then you just flip it around. So it's
Wait, what
pretty
was
simple,
it
but
called?
I don't feel like it brings a lot of light, so I think I might add some
A
lamps in here
commercial
or some
door.
track lighting so I could just do a couple rows of that. Okay, you know what? That
Mine
looks
have that
absolutely
massive door.
horrendous, so we're not gonna do that. Okay, I try not to do this, but sometimes I just end up doing it anyway. I
That
have 2
one's
tricks.
nice.
A, put lamps on the roof, but you still can't see them, so like they're not there. They don't exist. Like that didn't happen. And then I like to do the same thing with basements, so I can put lamps in the basement as well. But you would never know because you can't get down to the basement. And would you look at that? It's so much lighter in here. This is great. Most of the pictures that I see of the counters, they have like a green tile in the back, but I can't change this wall because, well, I can paint this wall, like that's fine. But up here is the fence, so this has to stay the brick color. So I'm just gonna add a basic shape to go all the way up and just have a fake wall. On this wall over here, this is where I'm gonna put some shelves, and this is gonna be
Okay,
for
I
like
want
all the
this to
mugs
be a
that you can
coloured
buy.
wall.
I know
It's
Starbucks
gonna
has
be
a
like
ton of stuff that
brick.
like merch-wise that you can put on these shelves. I'm at the point where I'm forgetting to talk because I'm so locked in on like what I'm supposed to be doing. Because there's a lot of custom stuff, and when I do custom stuff, I don't really talk that much. But now over here, I'm gonna work on the seating. I'm obviously not done over here because I still have to do all of behind the counter and all of the kitchen. I do like it, but I don't know if it's exactly what I was thinking it was gonna be. But I think I usually build with lighter colors, so I have to adjust for a little bit of darker colors. I think tables like that would be good, and I know exactly what chairs I'm gonna use. It's gonna be these ones because they actually have these in the Starbucks near me, so I'm gonna reference that. So I have two types of seating. I have the 2-person and the 4-person. Quick shout out to this girl because she just gave me $50,000 for no reason. Don't mind the ghost in the background. That was a jump scare. Don't worry about it. But like, she's so sweet. It is 2 or 3 days later, and I did change a lot.
I feel
I
like
added
we can add
decorations on
some
some of the
pillars,
tables, and
not
then I added
rectangle.
a seating area here because
Where
it
is the
looked kind of weird
pillar?
just having
That's
tables over
path.
there. I needed something to
Pillars.
break it up. And then over here, I
Okay.
did the shelving that you can like buy stuff from. So these are the little tags. It's not exactly what Starbucks is actually like though. So I think I could have done a little bit better on that, but I don't know how. And it's also Thursday, and tomorrow's homecoming, so you know. But the only things we have left to do are behind this counter and kind of over here, just like the kitchen area for the drive-through, and to get this bathroom done. But other than that, we are done. The only thing that I didn't like about this island that I did is that there's not much of a gap between the island and the counter. So it's a little narrow, but I don't think I have another option to fix it, and it doesn't look too bad. And these are technically ice cream machines, but I'm using them as like a coffee thing. I'm not a coffee expert. I actually really don't like coffee. It smells so good, but it tastes so bitter, and I don't. I try to like it. I like tea. Tea is pretty good for me, but coffee, I try so hard, and
Pillars.
it does not work out. I have the base sound of everything I need to, and I have a couple machines, but now I just need to really decorate. Obviously, the front of this is pretty self-explanatory. This is where you make your coffee, and then as you move back, these are the two windows that you pay and get your drinks from, and also the kitchen stuff like the ovens and the fridge. Like this would be where you make all your croissants
This
and stuff,
is
and the grilled cheese
cute.
sandwiches. So god, the kitchen really isn't that much, so I'm just gonna move on to the bathroom now, and that'll be the last thing we'll do. This will also be pretty simple. I'm just gonna do a long sink in the back and then a toilet somewhere else in the room. I feel like this build is something that I really haven't done or like experimented with before. Like I've done fast food restaurants, but I've never done them to like
We
this
need
detail before, and
windows.
I think I'm at the point where I can't do it, and it looked
Oh,
decent.
just
Guys,
need
I was about to do the
hole.
outro, but we are finally done with Starbucks, and I cannot believe this looks so good. Like this is higher than all my standards. I definitely like the outside more than I do the inside because I don't know. Like I feel like it looks a lot more like a Starbucks. And I am proud to say that I did not use one decal plant on here. I have it over here, and I thought about it, but I didn't. But yeah, there's two separate entrances to the building. You can do the one behind this wall right here, so if you're inside and you wanted to sit outside, you could just take the shortcut. Or you could go through the main entrance in the middle, but if you wanted to go through the drive-thru, you would just head over this way and follow the arrows. And I never did figure out this menu in the middle. It never loaded in, so just pretend that one is either one of these. And then you go around the back, you pay for it, and then you pick it up over on this side. I actually love this so much. Like, I'm not a Starbucks 100% fan, but it's so cute. Okay, moving on to the inside. There's kind of a
I
lot of
need
things
some
going
floor
on with the
now.
ceiling right now because I have two different, like, elevations of these planks, and then I have, like, a darker ceiling, which I never really do that, but it looks really nice in this room. Over here is where you buy the merchandise. I could have done a lot of decals for this, but that's also really expensive, and it takes a lot of time. And I just, like, did not feel like doing that, so
Hi.
you're just gonna get yours. There's a good variety of seating over here, too, but I don't know why, but I
Um,
didn't decorate these tables. Behind the counter is pretty simple, honestly. There isn't really a lot to it, and especially back here, there isn't really
I
prep
really want
space.
to do
I
some
honestly, I
dark
was using one of these two
planks.
counters, and I was just cooking on top of stovetop. So maybe just like one more counter somewhere would have been good. But I like having the two ovens because I can do more baking at one time. I do not have my sound on, so you can't hear it, but I did put one of those jukeboxes inside the fridge, so you can't see it, but you can hear the music. I don't know if I'll ever really use this as a business because A, I don't really have the time for it, and B, like, there's not a lot of money in it. I just go to work anyway. But this is a build as of right now I really don't want to get rid of because I actually really, really like it. Oh, and then the bathroom over here, it's pretty simple, honestly. It's a very generic bathroom. It has a lot of plants in it, though. It's very floral. But yeah, that's it. Excuse me. Do you see this woman right now? Yeah, I don't think I should start a business because I think I would be robbed. If you liked today's video, make sure to like and subscribe to not miss any more of these. If you have any other ideas that you want me to do, like fast food restaurants or stores, let me know down in the comments because I always read all of them. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!
I want to do a bakery in one of them as well.
Home is a feeling that grows over time. It's where a table becomes your stage for every crowd pleaser, even the slightly crispy ones. Baby, I'm home, I'm home, I'm home.
Oh wow, it's a lot bigger than I thought. Oh my gosh, I've got these unconnected.
This isn't about revenge. It's about preventing another war.
Are you scared? You should be. This is the way. 𝒷𝓁ℴ𝓍𝓍𝓎𝓷 only in cinemas.
This is Gucci Girl, and this is Gucci Girl's
I've
plot,
got
a
Teresa's
desolate,
playing.
empty space. Well, that is soon going to change, because today I'm building her a cafe apartment in Bloxburg. That is right, guys. Gucci Girl is asking for something out of the ordinary. She requested that I build her a cafe with an apartment on top. She has $125,000, multiple floors and advanced placement, and she wants a modern theme. Now, if you guys want a chance to be in a video like this, all you have to do is subscribe and leave your username in the comments, and a little bit about what you want.
I want a white house with blue shutters.
Can we just talk about how flipping rich is this girl or something? She's wearing Gucci, a flipping 24-carat gold chain. I'm gonna put, how rich are you, Gucci girl? She puts so rich, I roll in money and put you to shame. Brokey. If I look broke to you, I thought I look quite elegant.
I look quite pretty.
But she's just set my budget. And who is broke now, Gucci girl? I'm the one having to give you an extra $50,000. That's what I thought. Are you sure you want to give $50,000 to Gucci girl? No, I'm not actually. But there we go. It's left the bank. See you, Gucci girl. I advise go to work, although you probably don't need to. You're too rich. Okie dokie. So we have 175 grand total to start this, which I think is more than enough for a cafe and apartment. I want to leave space for a road and seating. So I actually think I'm going to start the apartment about here. Now, some people are so OCD in Bloxburg when they find out I built their house not in the centre. So if you ever want to find the centre, just build yourself a giant X. So we're going to have a wall along here. I'd say about 6. We want it to be a pretty decent size. And then this is going to be the entry. So it's pretty much in the middle. And then here it's actually going to come out even further. And I was thinking in here could be like a little elevator moment or the stairs, depending on how the budget's going.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
Now we've got to remember it is also an apartment. So this is how big her apartment's going to be. Alright, this is measly. It's a bit measly, but she says she's going to go ahead. I'm going to put, here's 2 bedrooms enough. Honestly, I don't even know who get that. She put, no, I'm Gucci girl. Oh, fine, I have a 100-bedroom mansion. What? Does she actually? Now, as for the walls, we're actually going to be sort of using this here as our first template wall. I don't want it to be linen, but I want it to be like an orangey kind of colour. If I add that colour into my little colour wheel, there we go. Oh, it's nicer like that, isn't it? It's sort of like a nude colour. I always find saying nude so weird. Like, how is that a colour? I thought nude was when you had no clothes on. So now that we've got all of that in, as for the front door, you may or may not be surprised to find out I ain't putting no revolving door, should I? It does look good, but it looks a little bit chunky. For now, I'm going to put a commercial door, okay? Just keeping it simple and fresh. So as for the roofs, I have such a good design. I'm actually going to put on the screen now my inspiration for the roof. So if you could not tell, I'm basically going to be doing like some beams above this. We don't want it to be too thick, but actually, I'm going to layer it. And it should just add, yeah, that tiny little bit of texture. Now, I'm too excited to do my little indent. So, how I think in transform, I'm gifting it.
Play just impress. I wrote after.
Game passes. Now, please don't be
I shouldn't have to make my own custom
600.
stairs.
Oh, she's gone. My dad owns Roblox. Of course he does. I'm gonna ask, what is your dad's name then? Beep, beep, beep. What his name? She put 𝒷𝓁ℴ𝓍𝓍𝓍𝓎. But he is the CEO of Roblox. He has 4 kids. Adopt me. Make it 5. I'm not sure if I believe that is Gucci Girl's dad. But anyway, the plan for this is simple. So these squares are sort of the main character. They're going to be alternating in between, well, sort of out between. And then the spheres are just a way to get a really unique looking architecture. And since I'm building this for a sub, I want it to look worthwhile. So these are going to be white, sort of representing lights. And then the in-between are going to be the peachy colour. And it's just me thinking, yo, I think we should add another one of these just there at the end. That's the ticket. That is Willy Wonka's golden ticket, okay? Now, I find it so relaxing and therapeutic building with basic shapes. If you've got in a rhythm like this, it's sort of like a beat, isn't it? Like lo-fi beats, like that you listen to when you're studying. Speaking of studying, how's school going for you guys? Your grades going well? Done any tests lately? But there we go. That is the final Jupiter planet that we're putting up there. And there we go. That does look really unique, doesn't it? I hope 𝒷𝓁ℴ𝓍𝓍𝓍𝓎's daughter likes it, okay? Because maybe if she likes it, she can convince him to adopt me. Next up is going to be something I've wanted to do for the longest time. You might think I was talking about a balcony. I'm not. I'm talking about having like a plant, like plants just up here. Like not just one singular plant, lots of different plants all the way up here. We're going to use a variety of different kinds. And this is just what a lot of restaurants seem to be doing these days. They love greenery. And I love greenery. I love the planet. I love everything. I love Earth. Like, I'm not one of those crazy protesters who sits and blocks you in the supermarket. But I love just like taking in the beautiful views, don't you? But anyway, we'll place all of these in. The thing is though, since it is an apartment in there, we don't want to like be sticking a bunch of hedges in there. Because if I bought a brand new apartment, I'd be a bit annoyed if there was a bunch of infestations of plants. And I'm starting to think I should probably put the windows in before I do this. But you know, we'll cross that bridge later. And there we have it, guys. So, gotta be honest. Not exactly looking as impeccably amazing as I'd hoped. Don't get me wrong, it doesn't look bad. But do you know what I mean? I was hoping it would look a bit nicer. Maybe if we add some brighter colours in.
5 minutes later.
So next things next, we need to add on the tippity top roof, which is not actually as simple as just going like that. We need to add an overhang. And that's because I'm going to add a little bit of magic at the end here. This part, you see this? It's I may or may not have just completely butchered that Mariah Carey impression, but I can't believe I expected to do this without Transform Plus. I've been using so many different like pillars, basic shapes all over the shop, and we're going to be adding a bunch of ultra thin pillars. Now I know you're thinking these are a bit weird when they're all that nudie colour.
Oh
I
my
agree.
gosh, that's
why
so
we're making every
hard.
other one white. Oh, it's like a. Oh gosh, I've done it wrong. Can you see that? Like half of them are a little bit too far forward. I do apologise in advance. Next up is window time, and I'm going to be using the framed window, okay? I know they're a little bit more expensive than the other ones, but somebody pointed out to me that these actually have indents in them. Like, as you can see, this window is, like, indented into the room, whereas if I was just to use the normal modern window, no indent, okay? No indent. I'm not sure why it's not letting me place one here. That's very rude. But I suppose we could add the modern ones on the end, you know? Just add the cheap leftovers on the end. You put something in chat. Whoa, spending a lot. What do you mean? I am building. Project building. What do you expect? Do you expect it just to be for free? Now, do we want a lot of windows at the top as well, or less? I think it just looks so good, so much glass. Now, obviously, not everything can be glass, so I've added some of these pillars at the front. And you know what I should have done? It's a rewind time.
Rewind time.
But yes, as you can
Anyways.
probably see, I'm just adding on an LED light onto these. Just to add a little bit more magic. Oh, you know what? You know what's coming next, don't you? I'm so sorry, but you know when I start, I can't stop. It's sort of like when I want to eat cake. I cannot just have one piece of cake. I have to have two. Although not lately, because I am on a diet. But sometimes I do still treat myself to a little muffin. Do not laugh. Sugar addictions are real. Look it up. You can be addicted to sugar, and I am. Because of course we're going to be having outdoor seating. So not trying to shade. What kind of cafe would it be without some outdoor seating? Do you remember earlier when I was saying about how I wanted there to be a road pavement of Bloxburg, which we all know is medium stone grey? So technically I'm building her a whole town should be very grateful. And there, hey, that looks so cute, doesn't it? Now, there's so many things to do. My brain is obviously getting overloaded. Now, if this ever happens to you, like your brain's getting overloaded, just slow down and think just one by one what you've got to do. So firstly, I think that
I forgot to put the
I
next
can't
step on.
decide between these ones or plain glass, but I think the more detail, the better, right? Next up, trash. You might be thinking that's a bit of a unusual thing to have, but having like a little trash bag, or what's it called, a trash bin, trash can, that's what it's called. Sorry, I'm not from the United States of America, I'm from the United Kingdom. I've just realised, United States, United Kingdom. We're in sync, guys. Anyway, we're gonna have some of those trash cans outside. I would also like some really nice wall lights. Now, somebody told me, and you guys have been telling me a lot of lies lately, but somebody said you could resize these. Thank you for being honest. That is so cute. It's kind of slaying the house down. The indoor tables of 𝒷𝓁ℴ𝓍𝓍𝓎𝓷 restaurant are obviously going to be amazing and custom. But as for the outdoor ones, I don't think we should be making it too crazy. She said modern, but she also, when we were talking on Instagram, she said she sort of wanted like a high street vibe. But I'm thinking we can still add the air of luxuriousness by adding
I want to get a
Chesterfield
library up here.
chairs. And
Why
sorry
is
guys,
that
my camera
sticking
just cut out.
through
I
the
hope
ceiling?
not for too long. But anyway, the plan is to have teacups on some
I
and
forgot I made
napkins
that
on
too
the
tall.
other one. Now over here, we can make the tables a little bit bigger. Now I've never once seen a cafe in Bloxburg that has not used these. Everybody
No, I got rid
loves
of the
chairs,
pharmacy
apart from the person
sign.
sitting on them, because it feels like you're sitting on a
And
flipping
the decal
cheese
here.
grater. And a word of advice, always twist your tables round, and it just makes it look a little bit more detailed. And this is sort of giving me flashbacks to Restaurant Tycoon. If you didn't know, currently on the second channel I'm playing Restaurant Tycoon, and they have little planters like this. So I think I might use some, although it's not going to have many plants, as you know. She don't even have tulips! No one has gardening levels. It's disgraceful. Like, some of you guys say it doesn't matter, but it does. Gardening is probably the most underrated thing in Bloxburg. And the final thing that I'm going to add out here might be a little bit overkill, but you know, like in markets when they're selling like oranges and stuff.
I'm building a library currently, but I've got to put the pharmacy sign back because I accidentally took it away.
Have loads of baskets, but I thought having a few of these, no, is different. It is unusual, isn't it? No, that's nice. It's different. It's unusual. It is. I like it a lot, but I think having like a bike on the side could look good. Maybe that's her bike. That's how she gets into work each day. And I'm literally just gonna add
Okay, let me need the
miscellaneous
decal
sign. And that
back.
dream of an elevator, guys.
Decal.
Don't really think it's coming true. I think we'll have to be using steps today. Maybe even a ladder, guys. We have spent that much. So as I just said, steps are going to need to go over here. And I'm thinking that the recessed stairs, mainly because they sound like recess. Now, when you're up here, you're just going to arrive into a corridor. I always do this in my cafe apartments because I think otherwise it's a bit dangerous, isn't it? People just walking straight in. Now, it's going to be mostly open plan all along this back part here. You know what? She asked for 2 bedrooms. It's my job to deliver her 3. No, 2. As for the flooring, we're going to be doing
2 hours later.
Okie dokie, guys. So here we are. I love this floor. I mean, you can basically hardly see it because of the sun shining. And then upstairs, I just placed some other simple wardrobes in and some doors. But
Let's put
honestly,
these in.
I'm in love with this build today.
Now, did you know, I don't know when she asked me, she said how long. I'd say about, honestly, maybe like 25 minutes because
I'm actually pretty good and quick at building cafes. So normally, the kitchen and stuff is out the back. We could put some toilets in here, actually. People tell me when I build my cafes, I never like label things. Toilet, you know, that sort of thing. Although the other day, when I was building my like summer camp, I discovered Bloxburg has a menu. What the hell? We even have like this little clipboard. Like, that's so neat to go outside. And there we go. So we can now get started on the bar area. The place where the baristas go.
More caffeine. Arriving today with Amazon Prime. That's off your mind. So now you can worry about how long has that been in there.
So we need like the fence. Which one should we do? This one?
money, take control of it. And next TV, no matter how much you start with. You work hard for your money. Now let it work for you.
Be careful. Investing involves the risk of losing money and may not be suitable for you.
Katie and Anna weren't finding signs in the stars by accident. It was no coincidence that their astronomy guide was keen to chat astrology. Such a Sagittarius. And fate didn't have them hiking to the edge of the earth from their hotel steps. Anna did. When she booked a stargazing tour on Get Your Guide, book forward to it.
This is going to be a light through this one.
They call it a barista because they work at a bar. Do you think it looks good with the plank, or would it look better with like a lighter colour? Just here, I don't know why I'm in the toilet section. This is going to be kind of interesting. It's actually going to be a vending machine. And since we bought the Transform Plus Game Pass, we can just pop this in next door. That's just like the perfect little addition over there. It looks like it's built in. No, I've just been thrown to the gutters. Also, it's kind of good that I got lagged out for a second.
Ooh, this looks so good.
We cannot go upstairs with less than 25,000, which means we only have $17,000 for down here.
Hi, but you can join if you want. We're just building a Bloxburg town. Oh my god. Sorry. It's fine, I don't mind. You don't have to sing me actually.
Like a thunderbolt. I should be popping like little coffee cups up here and things like that. Why would I have frying pans out the front here? We're hardly going to be doing any frying, whereas we are going to be serving lots of different drinks. And plus, they're only $35 each one. What an absolute treat. We'll add a really nice coffee machine. And then as for like the toasters and things, we're going to add in these. As for the toilets, I'm basically trying to make a big disabled toilet because normally in places like McDonald's and like Starbucks, these smaller places, they'll just have one toilet that can be used by everyone. But up on the roof, I'm adding these linen lights, trying to make them as bright as I can. And I always do this. I always go over budget on these challenges. It must just be in my DNA. But that is a good enough bathroom. Can have like a little painting in here, but nothing too insane in the membrane. Now, once again, when we were talking on Instagram, she specified how she likes when I do my diner booths. No, that is so expensive. Since when were they this much money? Anyway, to take my mind off the fact that I'm literally bankrupting somebody called Gucci Girl. If you guys want to know about my day, I basically have been really busy filming videos. So by the time you see this, I'll be back. But I'm actually going to Poland for a few days. Also, earlier today, I had a golf lesson. It was so much fun. I'm actually getting pretty good at golf. No more big flowers. We're going to have to use the $43 bottle of maple syrup. Right, we're going to have to now go into ultra cheap mode and sort of just hope she doesn't notice that there's like loads of empty space. I mean, it's not the end of the world, is it? Anyway, let's head upstairs. I was planning like decorating this whole hallway with like dresses, maybe even like a little seat. If you got the money for that, then you're absolutely off your head. Now, I'm going to give her the modern double bed. This is sort of giving old school, but with enough of a hinge of modern. Now, I do want to make the bedside table look cute, so if she wanted to do like a morning routine, then she could. And then like a little lamp in there. Now, the other necessity of a house is a bathroom, isn't it? And oh my gosh, we don't even have enough money for a sofa. But with that, 𝒷𝓁ℴ𝓍𝓍𝓎𝓷 is built. All that's left to do before I beckon her home is to change the decals. Okie dokie, guys. Gucci Girl is here now, and we are outside of her brand new cafe apartment.
So loud.
Before I let her spin around, just look at these stunning views. Like, obviously, we've got the beautiful sun beaming down on it right now, but I just think it's picturesque. But it's the moment we're waiting for, her review. Beep, 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 beep. She was so stunning, like you, mama. Thank you. Although I don't think I'm your mother. So over here, yes, this is like some beautiful flowers. She put lol, soz, low gardening. So it's okay, I did suspect that you were a little bit of a low level. So outside here, we just have like our little seat bits. Well, she does seem very, very eager to go inside.
I don't know which one to put in here.
Really appreciate my beautiful balls.
It's like a custom one
But
with
we're not going to hold
these.
that against her today. So this is what
Wait, I can make this look good.
Oh no, the first room she's trying to go into is that one over there. No, yeah, caution. She put the hell. Sorry, did not do kitchen or much of upstairs. She put it's chill, dude. This cafe slaps. No way, she's being nice. I'm so used to you guys bullying me after I build your houses. And then we've got like the little bathroom here. This is the kitchen. She put lol peasants. Yeah, to be fair, that is a bit peasanty. But in here, this is the bedroom. What do you think of this? She put, oh wow. I actually really like these paintings. I just looked up flowers. It's like so Lana Del Rey coded. And she put Thank you so much. I recommend you as a builder. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me build this cafe. As I said, if you want me to build anything for you, just let me know in the comments and you might be lucky enough to get picked. Thanks for watching and I'll see you all in the next one.
Do those returns.
Before it's too late.
Join millions of Starling customers. Good with money starts here.
In today's video, I'm going to be renovating this most musty, crusty house in Bloxburg. So you may be wondering,
Bro, why
Reese,
isn't it
what house are
working?
you talking about? That one? What is this? This is not even what I'm talking about. I was talking about this house. That is right, guys. Meat curry. Now, I know you're thinking, Reese, how did you find this disgusting experiment of a human being? I joined this public server, and directly opposite me, I found this disgraceful house. So I asked this homeless tramp, literally
Want some beanbags?
renovate her house, and she said, please do. And then I friended her, and we are now in my server. And what perfect timing, she's just given me co-owner. Is that it? Is that your budget, girl? 38,000? I'm broke. I can tell, darling. Okay, I can only increase my budget with curry by $50,000. By the way, I love curry. Now, I know what you're all thinking. Just before we go into renovating,
Wait, I want
we need
like
to
a
look around. So as we can see from the
cute,
outside,
and then
it
I
is
want
already
another one.
visually distressing. And she's put, it is so old. It used to be a grand Georgian manor. So as we walk through the front doors, what is this? Is this the entryway? That is not grand. Oh my goodness! I think I know what she meant by grand now. But look at chains! No. Why chains? She put to support the piano. Finally, a couple recent battle chains in your house. And it looks like we've got, okay, a kitchen. Well, the dining room, this is probably where a great family used to have their meals. This is disgusting! Disgusting! It's disgusting! In addition, this is the principal bed chamber. Okay, we got nice big closets, but what is this? Is she literally sorting flies off of herself? Okay, so we've got a second bedroom here. This could be a third bedroom even. Oh, family toilet here. And then is this just the fourth bedroom? You can really tell it used to be a grand house with like the tiles and the panels. Oh dear. Well, with all that said, y'all, let's get building. And I've just told her, do not dare come back until I say. So there we have it, guys. I love a renovation video. When I saw this house, I ran over so quick. I was like, I need to get this girl for a video. So the first thing that I think I want to do here is fix the colouring. I cannot deal another moment looking at this disgraceful colour. And also the windows can go as well. What is it? Why do people add smashed windows? Was she trying to go for like a roleplay like abandoned, I'm a musty broke hobo? She must have been. Nobody can seriously do this, right? Now the brick is a nice touch.
I need some
Like
books.
to have my brick a little bit of a darker colour. Also, she had like all of this because it was rusted over. It was like all the same colour. I like to have a good few different colours on my house, along with a few different textures. I think that this doesn't really look that good being a curve. Oh, look at those floorings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it a rectangle. Curves in Bloxburg just don't really work. Okay, if we place the roof in like that, that's repugnant. That's absolutely disgraceful. So we're going to have to instead custom place some gable roofs. Then we're going to have another roof here, although not so tall. And I am a big sucker for like roofs that go inside of each other. So a little something like that. And then we'll have the final grand roof go inside here.
1 hour later.
Now we can change all the colours of the books.
Now, I know you're thinking, Reese, what the hell is going on here? Well, I was planning to actually add us like a cute porchway roof in. I've always been quite a big fan of these, but that just looks
Ooh.
really weird like that. So instead, I'm going to try and add a gable one. I think if we add like some grand pillars, now I'm talking proper grand, like marble with traditional, we are really like bringing back this old manor style. I actually think that looks absolutely gorgeous, guys, like proper nice. And then finally we'll delete this garage door, and already this looks so much better. What I might end up doing is actually switching these, like the colours around, if you see what I did there. Now next of all is the windows. So we had some traditional windows in here before. I see absolutely no reason to change that, but I am obviously not going to have them with literal bricks thrown through them. Like, this girl must have some mad hops to literally have them throwing bricks through her windows. And I do like the tiles that we had before, but I'm going to make them maybe white rather than that vampiric gothic looking wench colour. So we'll have big windows here and big windows here. And then at the top, I always think it's so adorable to get the little traditional windows and make them all tiny. And I don't know about you, but I do think that looks so cute. I love it. And oh my gosh, how did I forget about these doors? Replace them immediately with a traditional large door in place. Now, a really easy way to improve little roofs like this is just with a sphere on the top, and then go onto
Okay, wait.
the bridge and make it little, and then you can just bring it forth to the front. So as I say, these floors aren't bad.
Wait, let's go have a look at it.
So, my God, what is that? What in the world? That needs to be
Oh wow, there's a balcony.
It isn't even like
That's so cute.
God. Maybe that's why. It's flipping mental.
Wait, can we get up there yet?
Look at that, guys. What used to
No,
take
not yet.
all
But
of
this
2
is so
seconds
cute.
and just
Full
unbelievably
space.
improve that. Now, after these grand hedges, I'm not going to add anything else out the front, mainly because I'm spending the whole budget. So I literally answered the chat. Please increase budget. Hopefully she
Wait,
has
what
money.
did she say?
I would have expected her to be minted. This used to be a manor house. Maybe she lost all her money, guys. Which went $75,000. Maybe she lost all her money in like a bad scandal or something in the 1800s. Anyway, I love the layout of this house. It's just, why is it all rusted over? So once again, I think we're going to just start with a room.
Okay, we need some posters.
So weirdly enough, I want to start at the dining room, because I feel like this is like the least worn down room. So what I want to do is, first things first,
What's with these posters, I think?
white. Also, I want to know what you were thinking with these ugly openings. What's that about, darling? If you wanted openings, at least use
We could do like...
I quite fancy a yellow diamond. Again, kind of want to keep the original theme of the house without making it like too different to what it would have been before. Now, these doors are a really interesting one for me. I never use them, do I? Like, what the hell even are these doors? Modern ones, I'm guessing, but they look kind of snatched, I've got to be honest with you. And I reckon if we do a little traditional door here, hell yeah, that looks a gazillion times nicer. See ya.
Where's the little one here?
I do
Okay, I feel like
like the colour scheme we've got going.
I want to make this one bigger.
Chairs is fine, we might need to lighten up the table, you know what I mean? Now, I don't know about you, but I think this room desperately needs some windows. Like, this house is already depressing enough with how ugly it was. Let's not make it more depressing, okay, darling? Let's add some windows in here. Now, I'm a big fan of the ceiling to floor curtains. Wait, what's the difference? So this is curved curtains, and this is long. They ain't that much longer for the price difference. Jesus. And it goes without saying, we're going to add a fireplace here. And does anybody know how to turn this off? It just says Curry's house, which is fine.
No,
But why can I see that all the way from
the
back
size
of the
of
dining
this
room? I
one.
have to go even further back to try and find these tiers. If any of you know how to
Oh
turn
my
that
god.
on, please let me know in the comments. I will give you $5 million. No, I'm joking, but I'll give you a hug. Now then, what else could you put on the fireplace without, like, upping the value too much? I'm thinking maybe some of these overgrowth wall ones.
Okay, I feel like these posters are really cute though, and I think the decals are... I think the two, like the two countries.
I'm like that boy from 𝒷𝓁ℴ𝓍𝓍𝓎𝒷ℯ𝓇. And oh, she put work in. Hurry up, got dinner soon. Only 4:30. Do that at 4:30. Sorry, you do that. Okay, early. How much now are the like cabinets that have all of the cutlery in them? Where are you? $900. Normally, I would
Yeah.
think that's cheap, but to
Yeah, then.
didn't know there was a chandelier in it. How the hell's this broke gal avoiding the chandelier? She's broke as hell. She literally looked like some peasant off the street. So again, I do like the idea of having a feature wall here, but why not vertical planks? And why not a red that you can actually see? Because even here, it's literally sneaking around. Ugliness at every corner is disgraceful. And I am going to splash out a little bit onto a traditional pillar. Sorry. Now then, let's also add in an upgraded staircase. This is a grand Georgian house, you say? We can't be having the basic staircase. And also, we need like a really cool railing. I'm actually thinking this one looks really nice. Also, these chains can go. And I do kind of like the idea of having a piano.
Let's see what changes on the
Taking up like a lot of space. If we maybe like shift it up to the window a little bit, I think it makes a bit more sense to go there. Now, furthermore, we actually get like 2 entryways. I love this. You guys know I love a little bit of dual security, so I'm gonna very much embrace this. And I think now I'm just gonna colour the walls because I can't handle it.
Aldi can save you £35 on this big shop. Aldi, always finding ways to save.
Mediterranean land. All this paella. Deep dive into the Mediterranean. Best holiday ever.
It's a shame. There's another chip in this system. Maybe it's the problem is the I've just been removed. Last year, industry experts estimated UK businesses lost over £800 million due to vehicle downtime. That's why every Mercedes-Benz Vito and Sprinter comes with Uptime Monitor, alerting you to issues that could take the van off the road. Servicing is also available outside of the 9 to 5. And thanks to Mobile Over, we fix 4 out of 5 breakdowns at the roadside. So businesses like Pria's Paws don't have to miss their appointments. Sorry, Fluffy. Mercedes-Benz vans. We've got your back.
And then I think having a chandelier here might just be a bit weird. So what I may do is add in some oak brand wall lights, although I really am budgeting now. This carpet, there's actually nothing wrong with this carpet at all. Why is there piles of literal rust? Now she doesn't have a piece. Sorry, her name's so funny to me, Curry. But what we can do is we can maybe add we're not actually adding a hairpin. I just haven't sung hairpin dress in ages. I was like kind of missing it. Doesn't that look really, really nice? Now I never thought I'd see the day I'm voluntarily using the Simplicity sofas. And what she put? Bro, hurry up, snail like. Huh? Get lit, bro. Get lit. Not spell. Get lippy again. Yeah, I ripped your hair out. I'd like to see you try. Sorry, this is one of my spine videos. Why are you getting so lippy? Nah, I'm joking, darling. Although I don't have to be nice to her because she's not a sub or anything. She's just some random gal I picked up from a public server. Oh my gosh, sorry, I've just remembered they added a new hat stand. That is so weird that they did that, because the day before the update, or a couple days before, I said in one of my videos they need to add a grand coat rack, and they did it. I did not know that was happening, guys. I'm literally sidekick. Also, they added these coats. Do you remember when we had to use towels? And that is so gorgeous and cute. I absolutely love it. And then maybe just on top of this, we can have some like umbrellas and things. Oh yeah, that is just perfect for a little trip out. Okay, it's gone up to $43,000, which isn't too bad, considering we only have a couple more rooms left to do down here. So what I'm going to do is about this. I think
Wait, there's something sticking through the wall. Oh wow.
such as
Maybe can't be
garage.
bothered.
And in terms of storage, I'm not going to be using new robust shelves today. We can just have $340 one. Like, look at that. That only cost me $800. And okay, to be fair, that only looks like $800 if I'm being honest with you. Looks a bit crap, to be honest. And then of course
Use
we
some
can
more
let in some
trims.
light. Now we have the kitchen, which I guess we should do because, well, we're not just going to leave it, are we? How do you expect me to do it? Anyway, I've got the same yellow vibe in the kitchen as we had in the dining room, and I'm just going to use the rustic counters because they are still pretty cheap. They're one of the cheaper counters that we have in box
Yeah.
out here.
Strawberry brush on.
Fair enough.
Well, do it from the bottom first.
Dining table here.
bit handy.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna add the dining table. I'm gonna add an office.
Tell me if it
But
starts
we're
to
gonna
come.
have again an opening. I've really been loving my Sabbath.
Are you having?
What made me think
Do you
that
want
was
to have
literally
like
just
what
saying,
hairstyle are we having?
oh, we don't need a dining table. So I thought
Because I was having
add
two
another
plaits. Do you
dining
want the match
table.
with me and have two plaits?
Yeah, it's nice. Definitely like better to have an office
Or
dining
one with
table.
like bubbles at the bottom.
Somebody told me
Oh, this is looking so good, Charlotte.
Somebody told me I have a good vocabulary, and I just thought that was such a nice message. Like, if you think about this, guys, the amount of videos I film, I'm talking a lot. Like, I'm talking to myself a lot. So I'm obviously thinking of the best words to be utilising. It's actually thanks to you guys why my vocab is pretty good, because I've been talking to myself for 2.5 years making videos. Can't think about it like that. Like, knowing you guys are going to see this, and then I'm talking. And for household, I was planning to have like
Do you want me to do the top?
Spanish ones in it. That ain't happening. And well, she's changed my budget, and she just put something in the chat.
That looks better.
Bro, my mum's so mad.
I think it's
Like,
done.
in 15
Look in the
minutes,
mirror.
it's
I don't know.
fit.
Look in the mirror.
Okay, so as we move into the land of Spain, she's got a massive fuse box. I'm selling more of it.
Anyways,
But anyway,
my mum can help you. My mum will brush her hair a bit more when we do the plaits. Don't forget.
why don't you add this onto the outside? It solves all the problems. Now, I am thinking about making this a little bit more realistic.
Sorry.
So what I mean by
Hi,
TV stand,
Charlotte.
Hi, Charlotte. Shout out to Charlotte.
Brooke's not on here. She was earlier.
Shout out to Brooke.
She's not on here, I just said that.
Shout out.
You just like giving people shout outs.
Done my hair out. My mum helped me brush it a bit downstairs. Okay, come on. Bye.
Bye.
We're Mackenzie.
What?
Wearing black shorts and then just a plain white t-shirt.
Okay.
If you want to match.
Can you shut my door, please? Thank you. Mm.
So substantially more than what I got today. And I think today I managed to actually make a pretty cute house. And she does seem, other than like her mother, she does seem like a pretty normal, nice girl. What I am going to do is I'm still going to try my best to at least colour the other rooms. And oh my goodness, guys. Oh no! Bro, I need to quickly tell her, stop! Please stop, she put I'm delivering pizza.
Hi. That was my sister that gave you a shout out, by the way.
I'm going to give her $10,000 just because I need to do the gardening. And what was it? Those cypress trees. Yes. So we're going to add these. She had them as a disgraceful colour. Like, I think even just the default colour. Thank goodness you could, like, donate money. It's quite expensive. I've always found donating money in Rockburg, like, kind of a waste. I'm actually scared of her. She's going to end up being covered in eggs if I don't hurry up. We can splash out some last minute funds on like a chimney. And with that, guys, the renovation is done. But please, can I come home? I have egg in my hair. You see, she was at the fisherman's job. Smelly girl. She put boop, boop, boop. Why is that so high up? She put this is unreal. Oh my god. I'm gonna put thank you so much. It's been a while.
I need to do a lot of decals still. I don't know what to put on the inside of Starbucks and I still think this is too big. Bro, why can't I resize it? It's because this sun.
So much better now. She looks like she's the really rich neighbourhood in your street. I almost feel like we should be on Riverside. Like, how is this a block city? Because also everything's silly fishing rod. Wait, move that off. It's already the lawn, honey. What she said? Oh, she's going inside. But yeah, one love look at the outside. It's so cute. So this is our entryway. Come on in, girly. And oh, she's not even appreciating my little clothes. Right, come in. Come back. And she put oh, or die. I got scared for a second there. But organised, yeah, it is very organised to be fair. But
So we've not got as much money anymore, obviously.
it was very dusty, and now is back to its old manner style. And she put holy cow on a restore. It literally has been. It's so grand in it. Oh my goodness. She put yourself, and she put ew, this painting. Is that all you can think to say, girl? Just renovated your whole house, and you're commenting on a default painting, you absolute fringe-ridden rat. Calling it ugly. You know what's disgusting? Your outfit, mate. Now, if we go over to this side, I did add a office. What she put? Why would you add that and ruin an old building? Yo, it's not really an old Georgian manor. This is Bloxburg. What you talk about acting like I've destroyed like Buckingham Palace or something? What the hell? Well, this is your kitchen though, and you've got a laundry room going down the side, and you've got a garage. So, oh, at least she put well at this. I did one thing right, didn't I? Now, obviously, there's no garden, but that's due to her budget. This dress goes in the bin everywhere. I couldn't impress her, guys. I'm placing Claire de Lune. Anyway, as we go upstairs, here she is coming upstairs. She put,
Oh, I
I'm
need one of
surprised
the
you didn't think
thingies
of
that
all
has,
the money.
it
Yeah,
says library
literally.
on it.
I know, right? But only did what is she talking about that? One
We're gonna put it there
bedroom.
and I'll
I'm
move it
really
up when we do
sorry.
decals.
This is the only bedroom I did. We can have like a nice bath together. And she put, give me some privacy when I poo. My
Okay,
dinner's
so
on
we've
the
got
table.
2
Right,
houses done.
okay, let me just quickly show you guys the rest of these rooms.
I want
This
to do a
room, not
bakery,
another room
so
here.
let's
And
do
then
that.
this bathroom. She put, I know, bro, come in. Why? She put, kisses. Why are you kissing me? Okay, you don't have to kiss me. I mean, you can be grateful without lipsing me up. Then there's another bedroom in there, maybe a nursery, and this is another big bedroom. So there we have it, guys.
I'm not
Really
sure what
enjoyed
Chick-fil-A's looking like. If anybody knows, please join.
that old abandoned
I don't even know how many people on the stream. So if you know what an inside of the Chick-fil-A looks like, please come and build it. Otherwise I have to find someone building around here. Actually, I'm gonna not play that. Oh my gosh. Going forward. Oh my god. I want to take one of the smaller windows. Right. What should we build in this one? I was going to do this one at bakery. Let's do it like really pink. I'll just do like this colour. A lot of the places need decorating on the inside, but not all of them. I don't want to do that bakery right now. I'm going to do and then I want to kind of like follow the plants all the way around. Is there like an arrow we can get for the right? Right. There is. Oh, then yeah, let's do structural then. Yeah. Here you go. Sorry. This is so cute. Oh, I fell. Okay, Charlotte, we need to start decorating inside now, because we've only got 350k left. Also, tell me if you need a budget increase. She's not in the game anymore. Okay, bye. Okay. I'm gonna end the stream now. Bye, guys.